Hello students, welcome to the theory lecture of programming in Python for BCA third semester as per the syllabus of IK Gujral Punjab Technical University Jalandhar. I am going to discuss about tuples today. These are the contents. Python for BCA third semester by IK Gujral Punjab Technical University Jalandhar. Unit 2 Part 3 Python native data types. It is the name of the chapter and the topic is tuples in Python. Let's do some programs using Spider so that we can understand the content. First of all, the definition of tuple so that we can write the program easily. These are similar to lists in Python. And second point is enclosed within round brackets, or you can say parentheses. And third one is negative indices are also similar to that of lists. Length of the tuple is fixed. You can create new tuple to increase the previous tuple. These are some of the basic contents. Tuples are similar to lists in Python and closed within round brackets. Then negative indices are also similar to that of the list. Length of the tuple is fixed. You can create new tuple to increase the previous tuple. These are some of the contents. What about this lecture? I am going to discuss about empty tuple, then tuple with single and tuple with you can say one or more than one elements. This one, then one more content is there. You can say tuple function. With string as argument. What is the meaning of this? Then number 3, length of the tuple, then calculation of maximum and minimum value from the data in tuple. Then one more thing is there, that is tuple slicing. Suppose these are the contents. In first lecture, I would like to discuss for that T1. Let T1 is the tuple. Suppose I am writing like this. Then T2. Suppose I am writing like this. Then T3. I am writing like this. Then T4. The contents are like this. Then print. Suppose I am writing here T1, that is first tuple. Then I am printing T1 here. Then print similarly T2, that is second tuple. Similarly, suppose I am printing third and fourth tuple. You can copy this one and paste here. You can write T3 and T4, and here you can write T3 and T4. Then execute the program. You can see here the data. First is T1, then T2, then T3 and T4. Now what is the difference between this T2 and T3? Let us check here. Print. Suppose I am writing type of T1. Suppose I am writing like this. Then type T1. Now you can copy this one and paste here. You can paste the data here and you can paste the data here. Okay, now you can change here T2, okay, T3 and T4. Here you can write T2, T3 and T4. Let's execute again. Now look at the detailed content. First one is T1, it's empty tuple. Okay, this one is the tuple. You can see the class here. What about the second one? If you are writing one element, T2 is equal to 7, it's not a tuple, it's integer. But if you are writing comma at the end, then it's a tuple. If you have to declare a single element, then you have to end that element with comma. What about T4? These are the multiple elements, no problem is there. You can declare these elements. These are the tuple elements. Now basically, if you have to declare, only one problem is there. If you have to declare one element, you have to end that element with comma, nothing else. All other is okay. First one is empty tuple, then third one is tuple with single element. You can write here empty tuple, and here you can write its integer value. Integer, it's not a tuple. This one is tuple with single element, and this one is more than one elements. Okay, these are the contents. Now the next one, tuple function with string as argument. Now what is the meaning of this? Suppose I am writing T5. Okay, you can write here T5 is equal to tuple. Suppose I am writing here my name Sukhvir. Then print the fifth tuple here T5, this one is T5, and write here T5, then check the type, and here you can write T5. Now again execute the program, check the last one, T5. Okay, you can display all the alphabets separately. SUKHVIR. Type of 5, it's a tuple. It means you can enter the string as argument inside tuple function, inside tuple function, and it will separate out all the elements and it will display the contents as string elements. Suppose I am writing Sukhveer Singh like this. What about the space? Now check, space is also there. Yes, space is also there. This one, you can display the space also. If I am writing GGI like this, I can display 3 contents, GGI, and class is a tuple. Okay, I can display A, B, C, D, E, F. I can display all the contents like this, A, B, C, D, E, F, like this. Okay. Now, the first topic is over. Empty tuple and tuple with one or more than one element, then tuple function with string as argument. Now, what about length of the tuple? Suppose I am writing here, second one is not a tuple, first one is tuple. Suppose I am writing here print length of t1, first tuple. Here I can write len, then t1. Let's check this first of all. See the output here, length of t1. This one is 0. Length of the tuple is equal to 0 because it consists of no element. T1 is empty. It means length of T1 is equal to 0. What about third one? The second one is not a tuple. What about third one? And right here, length of T3. You can write T3. You can paste for T4 also. Here you can write T4, and here you can write T5. In this way, you can check the length of all the tuples. Now execute the program and find the output. T1, length of the tuple is 0. T2, second is not a tuple. Third one, 8, length of the tuple is equal to 1. And this one, 6 elements are there, length of the tuple is equal to 6. These again 6 elements are there, A, B, C, D, E, F. It means length of the tuple is again 6. Okay. Suppose I am writing like this, ABC space DEF, then execute. Now length of the tuple is equal to 7 because space is also there. You can execute the content in this way also. Now, next topic is to find maximum and minimum value from the data in tuple. For that, as I am writing print maximum, because this tuple is empty tuple, there is no need to write maximum and minimum. And in T3 only single element is there. Here you can write maximum or minimum, but only one value is there. But let's try for that. Here you can write print in double quote maximum in T3 write max, then T3. Let's copy this one and paste here. You can write minimum in T3, and here you can write minimum. Now copy these two lines and paste in T4 also. And here we can write T4, maximum in T4, 4, and also we can paste here for T5 like this, maximum in T5, minimum in T5. Let's execute the program so that we can check the maximum or minimum value. Okay. In first, length is equal to 0, no element is there. Second is not a tuple, and third one, maximum is 8 and minimum is 8 because only single value is there. What about this value? Maximum is 8 and minimum is 1. And what about this one? A, B, C, empty, then D, E, F. Maximum is equal to F and minimum is empty. Minimum is this value. And if I decrease this one, now execute the program. Now minimum is equal to A. Look at this one. Now minimum is equal to A. In this way, we can calculate maximum and minimum value also. Now the next one, tuple slicing. Now what is the meaning of tuple slicing? For that, let's design a new program. Suppose I am writing T1 here. This one is the tuple. This one is the tuple. Suppose these are the elements. Let's save this. Tuple2 dot py. These are the elements. Suppose I am printing T1. This one is the tuple. 2, 3, 11, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 23 and 34. You can write randomly the elements also. 8, 1, 5, 11, 5, 6, 8, 7, 10, 3, like this. You can write randomly about the number 8, 1, 5, 11, 5, 6, 8, 7, 10 and 3. You can repeat the number also inside the tuple. Now what about the topic tuple slicing? Now what is the meaning of this? Suppose I am writing print T1, then 2. Let's execute it. Some error is there. Okay. Inside square bracket, suppose I am writing 2. Now you can display 5. Now what is the meaning of this? Basically, this number is the index number. To understand this, suppose I am writing all the elements of the tuple. First element is 8, then 1, then 5, then 11, then again 5, then 6, then 8, 7, then 10, and then 3. These are the elements. 8, 1, 5, 11, 5, 6, 8, 7, 10, and 3. Now what about the index? Index is 0, 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. These are the index items. And what about the negative index? This one is -9. Shift this one, -9, -8, -7, -6. Let's check this one, -5. Then not -9, it's -10. -10. Then -9, -8, -7, -6, -5, -4, -3, then -2, and -1. These are the negative index. And what about this one? It is the positive index, and these are the elements. And what about this one? This one is the negative index. Positive index and a negative index. Let us check this one. Suppose I am writing print element at index -4. Then what I have to write? T1 -4, like this. The answer is 8. -4, and the answer is 8. Suppose I have to write print element at index 3. Then what I have to write? T1 3. Now check the output. Element at index 3 is equal to 11. Look at this one, 3. The answer is 11. Now one more thing. Suppose I am writing here print T1 dot index, then in double quotes 11, or writing only 11 here. Now check the output. Index is equal to 3. Here I can write index of 11 is like this. I can check the index also. Okay, element at index 3, it's 11, and index of 11, this one is 3, and this one always gives the positive value, not the negative index. Negative value, it always gives the positive value. Suppose I am writing 10 here, index of 10, and this one is 8. This one is 8. Suppose the element is not there. Suppose I am checking for 29, index of 29, and here I am writing 29. Let's check for that. Okay, error is there. X is not in the tuple. Like this. You can control the data also. And if I am writing 5 here, because 5 is in repetitive mode, suppose I am writing that one. Let's check for that. whether the error is there or something. Index of 5 is 2. The first index will be displayed. The first index, this one. The first index is there. It will display the first index only. Now, the next one, suppose I have to display the group of elements. Display or elements from index 3 to 7. 3 to 7. Elements from index 3 to 7. Then you can write T1. Suppose I am writing 3 to 7 here. Let us check that one. Okay. Now find the output here. 3 to 7. 3 to 7. This one is 3 and this one is 7. And the element should be 11, 5, 6, 8 and 7. It's only 11, 5, 6, 8. It means I have to write 8 here. Now the elements are okay. 11, 5, 6, 8 and 7. 11, 5, 6, 8 and 7. These are the elements from location 3 to 7. Now why 8 is there? Because inside T1 and what I have written 3 to 8, there 3 is included and 8 is excluded. One less value than the last value means 3 to 7. Now what about the negative value? Suppose I am writing print or suppose I have to display all the elements in reverse order. Elements in reverse order. Suppose I have to display the element like this. Element in reverse order. Then what to do? We have to write T1 then simply -1. In this way you can display the elements in reverse order. Look at this. You can see the element, all the elements in reverse order 3, 10, 7, 8, 6, 5, 11, 5 and 8. You can display the elements in reverse order in this way. Now one more thing is there. This one is tuple slicing and you can do one more content. You can do sorting also. Sorting of data. Now how can we do sorting? Let's try for that. Suppose I am writing T1 dot sort. Oh, sort is not there. It means you have to convert the tuple into list. Now check T1 dot sort, then print T1. Let's check that. You can display the data. Yes, the data is there, but the data is in the form of list, not in the form of tuple. Now after sorting, you have to again convert the data into tuple. T1 is equal to tuple. Now execute the content. Now it's okay. This one is the data in the form of list and this one is the data in the form of tuple. It means if you have to sort the elements of the tuple, because this method is not there inside tuple, you have to convert that into list and then you have to sort the data. You can sort the data. this one, you can sort the data. 1, 3, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, then 10 and 11. All the contents are there, but in sorting order. These are the contents I have discussed in the video today. First of all, definition, then empty tuple, tuple with one or more elements, then tuple function with string as argument, then length of the tuple, calculation of maximum and minimum value from the data in tuple, and tuple slicing, and one more content is there along with tuple slicing, then sorting of data. Thanks for watching my video.